So super fun. Super fun. All right, let's put that cocktail up.
All right. So
throw it up first. You want to talk about it, and then then we'll zoom in for you to do it.
Yeah, I really want to talk about this cocktail really fast, actually, because this is one of the first Tiki Scandinavian cocktails I ever made, and it started out with me missing certain Scandinavian flavors. A lot of them my mom could send over, I could bring home, but I had this one popsicle from my childhood that obviously you can't bring popsicles like all this way over. So I've always been trying to recreate this flavor, and this is the closest I ever got to it. It's sort of like a Scandinavian Mai Tai-ish cocktail, at least more or less follows those specs. And it's named Freydis. Freydis is, again, something that I think is very appropriate with what we're talking about today. We're talking Aquavit, we're talking North America, and we're talking Scandinavia. Freydis Eriksdottir was the sister of Leif Erikson, and she came here with Leif Erikson and his Vikings when they came to North America in the year 1000. So she was, one of the first white women or Scandinavian Caucasian women that set foot here. She came here, and the story goes that she was 8 months pregnant, and one night the skrelling, or the Viking word for the natives, attacked the encampment that they had put up, and Leif Erikson and all his Vikings had never seen these like dark people before, and they freaked out and was so scared, and she yelled at them. She said that they were wuss and not men, and she exposed her breasts, grabbed the battle axe in each hand, and charged the skrellings, the natives, and scared them off. And then she lived here for about a year with birth and went back to Scandinavia. But she is very much a part of Scandinavian intertwined with North America, and I think that was a very, very fitting name.
Got it. Cool.
Yeah.
Let's zoom in here. Let's make this drink.
Let's do it. I have a sore arm, so it's hard for me to lift this bottle. A little baby now. So we're gonna start with this lovely Avuá, and the Prata is just like one of my favorite ones to mix with because it can hold its own, but it also gives you room for other flavors in the cocktail, which of course is super important, especially in a tiki cocktail where we like to put a lot of flavors in. So we're gonna do food.
Yeah, thank you. And that's certainly one of the things that we tend to focus on with it. There's character there, but very flexible and plays
very flexible, yeah. Oh, it smells so good. It's so weird to sit down and mix. I don't think I've ever done this.
Yeah, it's funny. I think it was weird because I think we've had one person stand up at a bar and make a drink.
Yeah.
And it was actually weird because I've seen so many people sit down making drinks throughout this process that I was like, oh yeah, that's how it looks.
Yeah, but it's just so weird. Like I
know, I'm sure.
Not like standing, like I can't even hold a jigger right.
It's all right. It's all right.
Don't call it on. So of course the Svöl Danish-Style Aquavit. I will admit this once, and then I will never say it again. But I also like the Swedish style very much. And that's it. That is it. I love the Danish caraway forward. It almost has this like warm bread kind of thing going on. I really like it both with dark rums as well as light rums or anything like that. It's just brings a lot of like warmth to the cocktail, which I really, really love. Then I have been, there was not a lot of room on this table, so I pre-bottled a lot of the other ingredients. So we have Orgeat, and we're going to take a little bit of that. We got fresh lime juice, importante. Yeah. Got a little bit of Aperol. I tried other things. I just really like Aperol in this cocktail. It's just makes it a cute color, gives it a little bit of bitterness that goes super well with, you know, both the Aquavit and the Avuá, and it just fits so well. And then lastly, this is Torr. It's a Seabuckthorn eau de vie, and we actually make it in this building.
Oh yeah, I was wondering about that actually.
Yeah, so you can find something similar. You can also do your own infusion or a syrup if you don't want to add more alcohol. So basically what we have in 2 rooms over where my Donald Trump pinata is singing currently is we are using a vacuum distilling process. So we have roto wrap in there, and we are making a lot of eau de vies in-house. It's not something that we are, you know, necessarily going to do commercially. It's just something that we do to have fun and, you know, make our own fun little concoctions or whatever. So this is, well, so citrusy. So basically,
yeah, that's cool. You're gonna have to send me some of that.
I would love to, so much. So we just took these dried Seabuckthorn berries and put them in a overproof grain spirit. And what we do is we do 120 RMP and just let it go through. One of the things with vacuum distilling is that because of the vacuum, you are able to distill at a much lower temperature, which means that then a lot of the flavors will stay in. That's a lot of technical stuff that I'm just learning about right now. So try not to have too many questions about that, I will say. We are gonna do a little bit of crushed ice that I brought here. Excuse me. Should I do this a little bit?
Yeah, sure.
You
We know what's going on.
There you go. I'm gonna ice my glass. There you go. And I'm gonna do a little shake. Oh.
Very subtle, very dainty.
Yeah, right. Like, all right, we're gonna pour it over, and it has this. First time I made this, actually, my coworker said, "Oh, it looks like flesh." I love it because it has this color.
Wow, that's creepy.
I'm gonna add some more ice, and then as you can see in the photo, usually I would garnish this with fresh seasonal flowers and a few skulls I have lying around, but it's not really flower season, so we're just gonna do some straws and a fake flower. That worked. No, I don't like that. There you go, and then we have a little
Fantastic. Oh, there you go. Make it a little tropical. Love it. Very cool.
Oh, that's good. Holy